Hey everybody, welcome to Crypto on the Rocks. Happy Friday, bringing in the weekend, as it were. I'm trying to get the last of my stuff squared up here, and I'll tell you what. Let's just say I probably shouldn't have been drinking as much as I have already. That's all I'm going to say. But welcome, Crypto on the Rocks, every Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We bring in the weekend with you. You come on into this live stream and we chat with you. We talk about whatever it is you are looking for to talk about in crypto. And listen, I just put the link in the live chat, so go ahead and click that link. Come on in the back end of this live stream and chat with me. If you're on Twitter, I didn't just. I'm posting it right now. Join me live. And whoops, something's not right here. Here we go. Technical difficulties. Too much to damn drink. Here we go. So now, here you go. Well, links are everywhere. Links are on Twitter. Links are on Facebook. Links are on YouTube. And you can join me live by clicking that link and come on here. We're going to talk about whatever you want. So let's get some of the initial stuff out of the proverbial way here. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, tick that bell icon, click the all. That way you get notified every time I go live, every time I drop a great video, because I'm constantly putting out crypto content for you. And you know what? In order to get like it in your brain, getting your mindset on crypto, which is what I'm here for. Wait, look. Here it is on the screen. There it is right there. All right. Helping you get your mindset on crypto. You need to be subscribed and tick that bell icon. That way you get notified every time I'm live. I really appreciate it. And don't forget, smash up that like button. I can see already I have some people on Facebook. Make sure a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Again, I'm here live every Friday night, bringing in the weekend with you to talk crypto. I do a couple of things on this particular live stream, and first and foremost is having you come on and join me. And I'm expecting a few people to be jumping in soon, so we will bring them on as soon as they get here. I'm expecting Trade Intuition, who you can also see with me every Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. We're going to talk about whatever's going on in the markets as a macro whole. And then he's going to go and do some trading and market analysis on Bitcoin in particular. But honestly, he'll touch on whatever other coins it is you're looking to have him touch on. So feel free to make sure you're joining us here Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Also, I am live on Tuesdays, 10 a.m. Eastern, for the Matrix Money podcast. We have all kinds of great stuff. You know what? Did you see this past Tuesday's Matrix Money podcast? We had Clifford Mapp from Dynex here. He was talking about supercomputing and the Dynex platform. If you have not seen that video yet, you need to go and check that out. Links to everything in the description of this live stream. But before I get down that road, listen, one of the other things that we do here on Friday nights, besides bringing you on and talking crypto, talking whatever it is you want to talk about crypto, I try to show you how you can dollar cost average into cryptocurrency using as little as $25 per week. To do that, I take 15 of that $25 every single week and I dollar cost average into Bitcoin. Then you guys right here, right now, vote on what we're going to dollar cost average into with that additional $10. Now, every 6 months, I change up what you can vote on to give you some variety and honestly show you that you can do it in many different sectors of cryptocurrency. This last half of 2024 is all about DePIN projects. So decentralized physical infrastructure projects. So these basic physical infrastructure projects, that are already out there in the Web 2 space, in the current space. But what they're doing is bringing that into cryptocurrency, bringing it into Web 3, and you get to vote on these projects. So let me bring these up right now, and you can decide what you're going to vote on. These are your options for the last half of 2023. Deeper Network, basically a decentralized virtual private network, so a VPN, but it's a DPN. Demo, basically think about your car data, GPS car data. Demo, you can earn cryptocurrency with that. Fry's Crypto. Now, Fry's Crypto has so much in the way of going on. I mean, you can earn Fry's Crypto doing so many things. And if you join me on Matrix Money Podcast every single Tuesday, 10 a.m., Crypto Jar talks about Fry's Crypto and how you can earn not just Fry, but all these other cryptocurrency tokens, including some of the ones you see here, by whether it's mining, using nodes, whatever it is. So make sure you're joining for that. But Fry's Crypto, you can basically earn Fry token for, wow, the list is just too long. Honey token here, as you see, Honey, think again like Demo, pretty much is the same as Honey. Flux, think about like decentralized cloud computing. That's Flux. It's also a proof of work token. That's what Flux is all about. And then Render, think decentralized AI. That's Render. So, in order to vote, stick your comments, your vote in the live chat. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, you can put it right in the live chat. Either one, any of these, you get one vote, okay? One vote every night. So Deeper Network, so DPR, Demo, Fry's Crypto or Fry, Honey Token or Honey, Flux or Render. Put it in the live chat. Tell me what you want to vote on, and that will bring the votes together probably around 8:45 tonight Eastern time. And I'll tell you who the winner is, and we'll go forward with that. And that'll be what I dollar cost average into this week. Now, I will say that all but 2 of the past weeks, Render has been the winner every single time. I've never had any of these come out this hard, this fast. So if Render gets to the 12-week mark, where it wins 12 of the 26 weeks, because again, we're doing this for 26 weeks before I change it up, I'm going to put a new one in here, and I already know which one it's going to be. And you need to check out that live stream we did on Tuesday, because it's going to be Dynex. We're talking quantum computing here, folks. Quantum computing. So make sure you stick right now your vote into the live chat. Let's see who's here right now and see what's going on here. Trade Intuition, who was supposed to be joining us tonight, says computer's messed up. Very upset. Spent so much money on it. Don't want to talk about it. Yeah, I've been there, done that. I understand. I get upset talking about it. Already mentioned it in my group. Already talked about it. I get it. No problem, brother. I get it. Try and work it out. Hopefully you'll be able to jump in here at some point. Automatic Beats in the house. Appreciate you being here, sir, as always. Trade Intuition saying he talked about it on today's live stream. And Flux. All right. We're going with Flux for Automatic Beats. I mean, ultimately, that's no surprise. He's the one who suggested Flux be part of this. But all right, vote recorded for Flux Automatic Beats. You are in. Joe is saying that my computer is not working and I don't want to put my camera on my backup computer. I get it, brother. If you can't join, no problem. By all means, feel free. Stay in chat. We're going to miss you. No doubt about that. As a matter of fact, we're also expecting Crypto Bedell in the house. He's planning on, or last I talked to him, he was planning on bringing some of his pictures from LTC and BTC Nashville that just took place this past week. And hopefully he'll be on and we will get to see some of those pictures. As a matter of fact, he did send me a few of them and I will show them to you in a minute. Trade Intuition saying he's voting for Flux. Oh my goodness. All right, 2 votes. I've had too much to drink, folks. 2 votes out of the chute here for Flux. So Flux in the lead. Cheers. Have any of you guys tried this? Hold on, wait. Let me get this out of here. Yes, Automatic Beast. Boom, there it is. Flux in the lead. Flux in the lead. Right here. This Arizona hard iced tea. I happen to like this whole green tea one with the ginseng and honey. I'll tell you what, this is freaking delicious. And if you have too much of it, it will kick your ass. I polished this one off. Let's just say I may or may not have started drinking long before I started this live stream. I'll leave it to you to decide if I did or did not. All right, hopefully somebody's going to join me soon because holy crap, I can't hold this fork down myself. All right, so if you want to join again, link is in the live chat. Matter of fact, I'm going to put it in there again. If you're on Twitter, it is on my profile. You'll see. Go ahead, click the link, jump on in, and join the live stream. We will talk about whatever you want to talk about in crypto. And Automatic Beat saying Long Island is the only tea I drink. I got no issue with Long Island iced teas. They were a thing for me back in the day. They were a thing for me. So I get it. I understand they're Automatic Beats. All right. You know what? While we're waiting for people to join in and hopefully Joe gets his computer together and he's able to join in because, man, Joe's the man. In especially in after hours crypto. Speaking of after hours crypto, if you are looking to talk cryptocurrency and quite frankly stuff more than cryptocurrency, and I'm going to tell you right now, I have plenty to talk about that has absolutely shit to do with cryptocurrency, but I'm only going to discuss it in the after hours crypto section. Why? Because it's behind a paywall and I can say whatever the hell I want. All right. It looks like I'm having some technical difficulties getting this out there. Let me try one more time here. So in order to join after hours crypto, it's on exclusively on Patreon. You have to be a paid member to jump on in. And hold on. I think Trade Intuition is trying to join in here. Can you hear me, sir?
Hey, what's going on?
There he is.
You muted. 1 second.
There he is. How you going, brother?
That's me.
So what's going on? What did you do? What the hell did you do?
Hey, what's going on? No, it's gonna get feedback. Oh, I know. I gotta go into the settings. Probably.
That's all right. Take your time. What's this? Automatic Beats saying, when's Camilla gonna have her OnlyFans? Yeah, listen, please, don't even get me going. Again, you want to hear me talk about politics? You want to hear me talk about other crap? It's after hours crypto. I just put the link in the chat. You got $5 a month, $5, and you get complete access to it. But it's behind a paywall because yeah, I got shit to say tonight, so you're gonna want to be there. That's all there is to it. Joe, I mean, are you able to fix this camera or what's going on?
Well, it's not even my camera; it's my computer, dude. Man, like I so want to just get the computer and throw it outside the yard and get my pew pew and just make it Swiss cheese, man. Like I am so upset. It's crazy. So yeah. But yeah, man, I was working on it for hours and hours and hours. unplugging each monitor, rebooting the computer, making sure that all the wires are good, and just nothing. And it was just one monitor that wasn't working. And then eventually, out of nowhere, all three monitors weren't working. It's like, are you freaking kidding me right now? Like, are you freaking kidding me? And I even plugged in another monitor I have, like a 10 or 12 inch. I forget what it is. It's a little bitty one with a USB. Plug that one in. It doesn't even show up. So, dude, if it's the graphics card, man, this is the second most expensive computer I've ever bought. The first one was back in 2021, and it was the most expensive computer I have ever bought in my life. And then it messed up. And then this one was even more expensive than that one. And I've had it for like maybe 6 months. So yeah, I'm like, and then not only that, but just messing with it for hours and hours and hours is like not.
Yeah, it gets frustrating, and it's
Oh
like
my
you
gosh.
get nowhere. Hey,
Yeah.
Bedell in the house. Welcome,
There he
sir.
is.
Appreciate you being here. Hopefully, you'll be joining us soon. I know he's in a different time zone, so for him, this is he's just kind of probably getting home at this point. Got to get some dinner in, take care of the kids. I understand, but hopefully, he'll be joining us. He'll be showing us some pictures from LTC and BTC Nashville. I'm looking forward to that, to be quite frank.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah. So, all right. So anything you want to throw out there, Joe, before I kind of go hog on things here?
No, I just coming in real quick, waiting for Bedell.
Oh, yeah, there he is. He's saying getting ready as he speaks. That's good, awesome, and yes, he's in that central time zone. So, yeah, we're an hour ahead of him here. So, again, he's just getting his shit together, and I'm already half in the bag. So, I don't know, Joe. I may or may not have been drinking before I started. I'm just saying.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever tried these? Hold on. This Arizona hard iced tea. Oh my God, these things. Well, I don't. Okay, not all of them, but this one right here, the green tea with the ginseng and the honey, fucking delicious, man. And like, I may or may not have had several of these. So and I got one left. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna break it out now.
Nice.
What are you drinking tonight, Joe? Anything good?
Yeah, it's I don't know if you heard these. It's called Club Tails. They're like super inexpensive. I got one. Well, my buddy he put me onto these, and super inexpensive. The alcohol volume is pretty high, like 8, I think.
Yep. What was the name of it again? I could barely hear you.
Club Tails.
I've never even heard of them.
Yeah, they got like watermelon margarita. They got to have a whole bunch of different flavors, and it's so funny. My memory is so bad. They have like 10 different flavors. My memory is so bad that there's one that I really, really don't like, but I keep on forgetting which one it is. So I keep on buying it every time. And it's like, oh, this is the one I don't like.
Yeah. Of course. That's the best way to do things, right? Bedell's in the house. Welcome, sir.
What is going on, gentlemen?
How are you?
I feel like it's been a while. Man.
It has been a while. I know you were here last week.
Down. I got home from work about 3 hours ago. Had to mow the yard, weed eat the yard. Kids came a half hour early. Ran out of beer yesterday, so I was like, babe, when you get here, I'm taking a break and I'm cracking like 2 ASAP. I literally, as I was gassing up the lawnmower, she rolls in. Cheers. I take a break. By the time I wasn't even done with my first beer, and the kids fucking showed up. I'm like, God damn it. I was hoping to mow the yard, maybe squeeze in a quick shower. No. No, the kids are, quick kitty corner at the park. Girlfriend's upstairs cooking pizza. I'm here with you.
Hey, I'm hopefully your kids will join us later just so we can say hey.
Yeah,
but
probably.
I'm sure they will, which is great. I love the kids. That's awesome. You got pictures ready for us? What are you going to be going over LTC and BTC or what?
I was hoping to save that maybe like towards the last hour.
Okay, fair enough.
Just because I'm still trying to unwind from this week. I got to work at least probably 10, maybe 11 hours tomorrow. So
I get it. Hey, Lauren, welcome. Appreciate you
Lauren.
being here.
I mean, I only worked a day and a half last week, and then I was on vacation. Well, I don't know if you'd call that vacation. Maybe just party mode.
Yes. There you go.
Hey, Joe, if you want to, I don't know if you're in the DCA Discord. There's a lot of guys in there that are really willing to help.
Oh, yeah? I hate Discord, but like I really hate Discord. I have no idea why y'all like Discord. Like the amount of hatred that I have for Discord is more than the amount of hatred I have for my computer right now. That does not work. That's been frustrating me for hours and hours.
Now that's pretty scary, Joe.
That's a lot of hatred. That's a lot of hatred.
All right. Discord. Well, what's going on? Give me a quick summary. All I heard was your camera don't work, and this is like the most expensive.
No, my monitors don't work. Like my computer was on, and it goes to sleep. You know, and then of course I move the mouse and I wake it up, and then sometimes I put it in my cord.
Do you have Windows automatic updates on?
I'm pretty sure I do.
Okay, so it could just be a display setting issue. I think if you right click on the background or on the taskbar. Are you on Windows 10 or 11?
10. You can't click on anything because there's nothing to see. So
on all your monitors?
Correct. So first it was just my center monitor, and all of them were I don't know how to explain this. You go into like Windows, you go into settings or whatever it is, and you can make your monitor the main one or not.
Yes.
So in there it says to where you can display them or show where they're at, and it would show all three of them. So it wasn't like it was disconnected. It just wasn't showing it. So
that's weird.
I would reboot my computer multiple times to, again, see if it would come up. Because, again, in that setting, it would show all three of them. Because you would think, okay, it's not showing, so it's not registering it. So if I move the mouse from the right monitor over, it'll go to the left monitor and skip the middle. But it would actually go from the left to the middle, then to the right. So there was
So you have to change the settings as to which monitor is where.
No, I know that.
To fix that, and then why it's not showing anything?
No.
If you want to take a minute and
no, there's nothing
shut off
I
your
can
computer.
Do.
You know that whole customer service thing. Shut it down and wait 30 seconds, and then power it back up.
Yeah,
there's nothing I can do. Like all the stuff you're telling me to do, like I've already done it and I know about it, but there's nothing I can do anymore because no monitors will show up on my computer right now.
That's just kind of fucked right there.
But you at least have one screen that you can use, right?
Once again, no monitor will show up on my computer. I had 3 screens. One
so
wasn't working.
Are you on like your phone then right now?
I'm on my backup computer.
Oh, okay. I was like, if you have no screens, how the hell do you even join?
Yeah.
But,
yeah, he didn't want to put his camera on his backup computer. He said, Tech Man's in the house. Welcome, Tech Man. Appreciate you being here. Don't forget, guys, got to vote. Matter of fact, Lauren, don't forget, you got to vote tonight. Hey, Fidel, don't forget, you got to vote tonight.
I missed the screen.
Yeah.
Did you add the new coin or no?
I did not, because what I'm going to do, let me just pull this. I'm thinking Tech Man's giving you a suggestion here. Trade Intuition, Alt and Tab, he's saying.
Yeah, but Alt Tab, it'll just take me to that window or that screen, but I can't access the screen because it's black. So
have you unplugged all the monitors and plugged in just one?
Yeah, I unplugged all of them. I plugged in one at a time. It turns out that it was the one that was to the actual video card, the HDMI cable, because the other ones I have USB adapters, and I took off all of them, and I would just plug in one at a time, the USB adapter, and no monitor would show up. Not even in the actual port, but the USB adapter, no monitor would show up.
I wonder if it might be a BIOS issue of it. Like, I don't know if you have onboard video. Maybe it's trying to just use onboard video and disable all the other video.
That's an interesting thought.
And then I actually had all my monitors disconnected. And see, even with Control Delete, Task Manager, like nothing shows up on, no monitor shows up.
Okay,
I did all my monitors, and I have a USB monitor that I plugged in, and that one didn't even show up. So like no video is showing up. And it was weird too, because I had 3 monitors. The center one, it disappeared, but it was still active, but it was black. And then,
well, Joe, I hate to say it, but the show must go on.
Oh,
with or without you.
Definitely.
I'm just giving you shit, bro. I really hope you get it fixed. I'm trying to help you with the best of my knowledge, because I don't know your specs and all that, but
yeah, but no, and I haven't, when it first started happening, I even did a GPU test, because on the motherboard it has like a thing, but not in BIOS, but like just a regular program. So I found that, and I ran a test on my GPU. GPU said there was 3 of them, so I'm assuming that was talking about my 3 monitors, and it said everything was fine. And
well, I'm glad you decided to use your backup computer to get here. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Then I started rebooting a whole bunch of times, and then all of a sudden, all of my computers all my monitors are down.
Yeah, he's saying power cycle it, but yeah, from what I'm understanding, you already did that, right?
Yeah, I held the power button down. Yeah, because that's the only way I could reboot it, because none of my monitors were showing for me to actually restart it. So I had the power button down.
Man, I hope you get that fixed soon.
Yeah. What sucks, so I'm gonna have to take it to the computer shop and pay $120 just so they can tell me what's wrong with it.
Right. Never mind if it requires some fixing. Yep. Holy shit.
I mean, I would suggest just try Googling it first. Wait till Tuesday. If you can't get it fixed by Tuesday, spend a few hours every day trying to Google it. If not, then take it to the shop.
See, but what sucks is that this is a brand new computer, maybe 6 months old, if that old, and this computer, it's a very expensive computer. Like the most.
Was it a pre-built, or did you build it yourself?
No, it's pre-built.
Okay. I mean, it honestly, dude, like sometimes it could be like a lack of shitty thermal paste on the CPU.
Right.
I mean, does the motherboard have any displays, like lights or indicators of any sort? Because sometimes you can look up the motherboard and then what it shows, if there's a light or not a light, or if there's 2 digits. Sometimes it'll tell you, like, I got an old computer. It's I don't even know what it is anymore. It was just something a bunch of friends threw together randomly for me. And I was able to, because it got thrown around while moving, and it wouldn't load up. And I looked up the motherboard, and I looked up, like, whatever. And it's like, okay, well, if it displays this symbol or this LED lights up, then your CPU is bad.
Well, let's hope that's not the case, because, like, I mean, he's saying it's a relatively new computer. And TechMan,
reseat the GPU? Yeah, I mean,
completely.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes even reseating the RAM can fix shit.
And then he's also suggesting reseat the GPU, which is what basically Bedell is saying right now.
Yeah, I saw that comment. And I said, well, sometimes reseating the RAM helps too. But I don't know. I also don't know how technical you are with computers.
Yeah, I've done them before.
Okay. Hey man, we're just trying to help. That's all.
Yeah, exactly.
So bad. I just suck so bad.
Yeah, I mean, you're an integral part here, on Friday nights. I'm just saying, Joe. I know we save you a lot of money, but, like, you're welcome and wanted here. I'm just saying. Joe's already.
But Joe,
voted.
You can at least see us, though, right?
Yeah. I'm on a different computer,
okay.
so I see you all.
Okay.
So I was like, man, I would hate to, like, show pictures and videos and talk a little bit about the convention, and you not like see it all.
No, I can see.
Oh, awesome. At least that's good. So here we go. Here's what we got, guys. So Lauren, I forgot who else was out there. Make sure you're Tech Man. Make sure you're voting. Appreciate it. Again, $25 every week. Dollar cost average into cryptocurrency, 15 into Bitcoin. You guys vote for what the other 10 goes into. DPIN, decentralized physical infrastructure projects. This cycle for the last half of 2024. So Deeper Network, Demo, Fry's Crypto, Render. So put your vote in the chat, or so okay. That I was gonna say, but Bedell, you can tell me, but never mind. He already put it in the chat.
Well, I was gonna try to highlight it, but then I kind of realized I'm not an admin on StreamYards.
Oh, I had to. Yes, I'm sorry. I mean,
you did warn me about that a few weeks ago, but
yeah, because I was trying to get Joe set up, and we started it and we never finished it. We're having.
Well, I was gonna say, I voted Fry Fries. And it was funny because your camera literally froze as you were talking about Flux, and I'm like, perfect time for his camera to freeze. We don't need that name around here. Get that out of here.
Well, it's kind of funny. Did you see okay, Techman is voting for Honey. Let me grab that. All right. But FYI, Flux still in the lead. Thank you, Techman. Appreciate that. Lauren, don't forget, if you're still listening, I know you were on the road. If you're still listening, make sure you guys vote. And as a matter of fact, I know, Lauren, just to reach out to you right now, you have like 3 or 4 people in the car. I will give you guys a vote. You just got to let me know whose vote is what, okay? If you want to text that to me, that's fine. Anyway.
Hey, you know what? That's a good tiebreaker right there.
Well, exactly.
I mean, if there is one, but we'll see.
We will see. Exactly. What was I going to say? Did you see the interview we did with Chris Mapp from or Clifford Mapp, excuse me?
Yes, Yeti. Yes, I commented on Crypto Jar's
page.
Oh,
that's right. Yes, you did.
Or his video. I don't think I commented on yours.
No, but I saw the comment. Yes, I saw that. And did you see the part about the Flux where somebody asked about, okay, well,
yeah, I guess if I remember right, now this is what I remember, is Flux is bigger but doing less than Dynex.
Yes,
that's the way I understood it. Okay,
in a nutshell, that's correct. And here's because he said, Dynex is on this end and then Flux is on this end over here, basically, and what they're doing. And I get it. And you want to know what? If Render keeps going the way it's going, I mean, obviously, I'm going to have to pull it out of here at some point. And if that's the case, I am going to put Dynex to replace it. I'm just telling everybody now, whoever is listening here, I'm going to put Dynex in here because after that interview, I'm bullish on Dynex.
I kind of thought about when you told me about how you were looking at replacing Render with Dynex, and I go, maybe just keep Render and just add Dynex. Maybe just get rid of Flux. I mean, that's your choice, but I mean, to me, they're all 3 competitors. Why are they not all 3 up there? You know what I mean?
And I understand what you're saying. I just I don't know. I would rather pull out the one that's already like oversaturated as far as DCA is concerned, and then add in a new one which either will disperse the DCA, the remaining DCA, or it will then, I don't know, if people watch that interview, I can't see how people wouldn't be like super stoked about freaking this whole quantum computing thing with Dynex.
I'll tell you what, from my trip last week, man, I am so bullish on Dynex also.
Now, did you meet people from Dynex while you were down there?
Yes. Partied with them also.
Do you want to wait?
I'll share this little tidbit. Partied with 2 people from Dynex.
Okay.
Dynex had an Airbnb that I want to say 4 people stayed at. No, I never went to the Airbnb because it was further than our hotel. But there was also a flux party in town.
Oh, no
during
kidding.
the conventions, and people that had nothing to do with Dynex or Flux were invited to the Flux party. And when they said, "Hey, we're on our way," somebody that was already there said, "Don't even bother because everybody's leaving. It's fucking dead as a doornail."
No shit. Interesting. And Techman's asking, you guys booking May for BTC Vegas? I'm going to tell you, I don't feel like, again, Vegas from where I'm at right now is literally more than halfway across the country. I'm not feeling it, frankly. But what about you guys?
Joe, you want to say something?
I would like to go, but don't. I probably might have more than $14 by that time, so I might. We'll see.
All right, so I'll answer we talked about this driving back home last Saturday, and the amount of drinks that we saved on the after parties pretty much paid for our entire trip for me and her to go down there and back. But I've never been to Vegas, so I don't know. I looked at the ticket prices and I was like, man, they're this cheap. Like, I might as well just buy the industry pass, which
Well, I was going to say at this
last Saturday was like
$777.
And I'm like, that's fucking cheap.
Yeah, they definitely are cheap. And he's like, yeah, me too. But who cares? Let's party. I get it. But I don't know. Right now, for me, I'm not thinking I'm going to Vegas. That's just me. I am going to a conference, blockchain conference in New Hampshire in about 4 weeks. That's confirmed at this point. So I'm looking forward to that, and hopefully I'll do some lives from there, and hopefully I can get some interviews from there. They're still adding speakers, so I'll keep you guys in the loop with regard to that. I stay for free. Well, how the hell are you staying for free there, Tech Man?
Well, because Techman stays out there a lot, and I'm not gonna say he gambles a lot, but he does gamble.
I see.
But no, I mean, we talked about it, and I really want it. I really want to, but to book a hotel, pay for the tickets right now, I'm not one that likes to plan for the future. Because I could have everything set, ready to go, but 2 weeks, 3 weeks before the event, shit fucking happens and I can't go, and I'm out all that money.
Well, yeah, that's life, period. I get it. But I like to plan it, which is part of what draws me, but I'm not going to end up doing it. I don't think. Diamond status, he said. Well, there you go. I ain't got diamond status.
Player's card. That just shows how much money you spend there.
I was going to say, I ain't got diamond status and shit. So
I think it's all about how much money you put in the machines, not how much you get out. So, like, you could put in like 1,000 and win 900, and then put all that 900 back in, and they're like, "Oh, well, he spent 1,900." But I don't think it goes that way anymore.
He's saying, "I will go. Don't get in the way." Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you already visit there enough.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never been to Vegas. I've been to Nashville a lot, so I kind of had like some ideas of like what to do and things like that, but there were still areas of that town where I'm like, are we really going to go to this private event and walk like almost a fucking mile? And I'll tell you what, man, you walk like half a mile through the edge of the hood down there and you're like, why are we going to this party? And you get there and you're like, holy shit, the people I met, people I talked to, like.
There you go. I'm going in August. They have a 5X tier credit day. There you go. Good for you, man. Enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I look at that.
See, my problem is here in my state of Illinois, we have gambling and we go a lot. So going to Vegas, we're going to come back fucking broke.
Yeah, I know.
And it's like, I'd much rather just DCA into crypto. I mean, to me, honestly, going to Vegas next year, I really want to, and I would love to go, mainly just for the after parties. Like, fuck the whole Bitcoin conference bullshit. Fuck all that. I just want the after parties.
Well, it seems like that's where the connections are made. I mean, from what you were saying and what everybody else is saying. When you earn, what's I say? When you earn with multipliers, your status increases fast. And yeah, go broke. Exactly.
Yeah, but isn't prostitution legal there? That would also get me in trouble. All right, she's not down here.
I don't know. Like I said, I just can't see. Oh, good Lord. Fuck to a convention.
You know, I know she was at BTC. She was wearing a light up Tron jacket, but I have yet to see any pictures of her in that jacket lit up. Like, I would like to, but everybody's like, oh yeah, she was there, but
yeah, there was some. I think I shared them with you. I think I shared it with you. There was some pictures of her there or whatever.
Yeah, but I heard that she was wearing a Tron jacket that like lit up in the front.
I didn't see any of that.
Yeah, see, I haven't either. It's just legal in the county. What, south of there? Like 20 minutes away, maybe.
Oh, there we go. Oh, anything you pull off the street is illegal, gross, and dangerous. Yeah, well, amen to that.
That's how it is in everywhere else in this country.
Amen to that.
If it's cheap and easy, it's gross and dangerous.
Well, I mean, unless you got Joe with you, and then you good.
Shit, I spent more money in the first 2 nights we came back into town than we did on the entire fucking vacation.
That's funny.
I'll tell you what, though, man, going down there and hanging out with the people I did and talking to the people I did really puts a fucking, makes you feel happy, proud, and you walk around like you're a fucking rock star.
Nice.
I mean, I don't know how else to describe it.
We
didn't even come straight home. Like, we stopped at a bar like 20 minutes away, and we stopped at a bar that was like 2 minutes away. And the bar 2 minutes away, I bought a round for the bar, and then I bought a round for everybody in the bar.
Jeez, dude.
And there was 2 tables of not baseball, where they hit it off T-ball. There's 2 T-ball teams in there. Fucking paid for everything for them.
Nice. You're the man.
Going there, meeting those people, hanging out in the same room with all that, like, you just feel so much better and happier, and just you want to spread it. And that's what I did when I came back home.
I get that.
Because then the next night we went to our local place and I bought like 3 rounds. They're like, what, you just run into money or something? I was like, no, we just got back from vacation. And they're like, wow, you're spending money like this on after vacation? I was like, our vacation was pretty much free from all the free drinks and free food that we had. Like, come on.
Yeah, you went to those after parties. That was pretty much all free, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, like, when I went to the Can-Am event, it was 1 free drink, but it was free food.
Yep.
I mean, I didn't eat because I just wanted to be on the 30th floor and overlook the city of Nashville, take some pictures. But I mean, there was lots of places that were just 4 or 5 hours of free drinks.
That's nice. That's nice. I like it.
I guess if I keep talking about it, I should probably share my screen and show some pictures.
Well, go ahead, man. You're where are we?
All right, so I mean, it took me a lot of time to get all these pictures onto my computer. I was doing an hour and a half a day trying to get these pictures on my computer to find out like 3 hours ago that the cable was just messed up.
Oh, geez.
I finally got that. I just changed the cable out. I'm like, I shouldn't need software or anything for this. And everything was like, oh, you need software, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you know what? No.
Yep. Listen, I just put the link for anybody who wants to join us here live right now. It's in the live chat. If you're on Twitter, it's in my Twitter profile. Come on, join us. Bedell is going to start sharing his stuff right here, which is awesome.
Well, I won't be able to see the comments. And this first section, there are some videos. If the audio is really loud, I'm sorry. I will try to turn it down halfway. And then if it needs to be louder, I can turn it up. If it needs to go down, I can turn it down. But I don't want to blow anybody's eardrums out. So on the first video, if it does, I'm sorry. And I'm going to try. I think the way I have it set up, it should be like start to finish, so I can kind of walk you through everything, kind of visit the day in the life of me in Nashville.
Nice. Yes. Yeah, share your screen and you can't do it right now. Till I put you back as an admin. Sorry about that.
Oh no, I can.
Oh, can you?
I think you just gotta accept it.
Okay, here it is. All right. Yeah, because until I get Joe set up, unfortunately.
So this was us coming into town. There was a nice little Chinook helicopter. Another one. There was a AH-64 Apache. But it's so quick I couldn't get a picture of it. You know, us just driving into town. I hear you, Joe. Are you talking to your cat?
Yeah. And I'm whispering really, really low too.
All right, so this is just looking at me. So behind this is the stairs to go up to the Litecoin Summit. Now, I know you guys have already seen a lot of these pictures, but you got Charlie Lee here signing, and then Vlad Costa signing the back page. Well, then there's the 13 copies that they signed together, which I own one of them. Thanks to them. Yep. Picture with me with my copy. So I was the third one to buy it and the first one to get it.
Nice.
And then Charlie Lee signed, I think, 3 additional copies just by himself. So there's mine. Now, they didn't number them 1 through 13. They just numbered them all number 13, which I thought was different. But then here's Miss Teen Crypto, a.k.a. now Randy Hipper.
Yeah.
I don't know who she was doing an interview with.
That looks like Jameson. That looks like Jameson Lopp. The guy from Casa. That's what that looks like.
Okay.
He is, I'll tell you what, he's an OG in the space.
Yeah, they were talking about like Bitcoin like way back in the day. So it sounded like he was an OG, but I never caught his name. Because there was a lot of talking in the background, and they were trying, like, people were coming in and out of the rooms. Like, if you look on the right here, you can see that door is closed.
Yeah.
Well, both of those doors were open, and then to my left, there was 2 doors. Those were open, too. So it was like, you could hear a lot of background noise, so you couldn't hear much sitting where I was at. I mean, even though I was a table away, but.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive that's Jameson Lopp.
And I got a picture with her, which was nice. Nice. And then the picture with Rice TV.
Yeah, Rice Crypto. Yeah, I like Rice.
And then they had a bunch of these around the Bitcoin, the convention hall, pointing you where to go and where to walk. Us just outside the building with skyline in the background. If I'm going too fast, let me know. I had to send this to my buddy on Wednesday.
Man. Fireball.
Yeah, I had to send this to my buddy on Wednesday. I think this was around like 11 or 11:30 when we went to lunch. And I was like, his ass is at work. So he loves Fireball. So I just had to send it to him.
Yeah.
Coyote Ugly. We were gonna go there, but they were closed because it was only like not even noon. I didn't know DraftKings had brick and mortar places.
I didn't either. Really? They do?
Yeah,
Holy
they actually
shit.
got one near me, like in Chicago.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, and now it's just random, scenery pictures.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is just a. Oh. And I don't know why this came out so weird quality.
It looks pretty good to me.
It looks cartoonish to me, I guess. I don't know.
Really? I don't think
Was
so.
that too loud or too quiet?
I couldn't even hear it, man.
Okay. Well, it's just
I didn't realize there was any audio. I thought it was just video.
Oh. Let me play it again. It could be an audio thing. Do you hear that?
Nope. What about you, Joe? Can you hear any of that? I can't hear it.
Oh, I've got to probably change some setting so you guys can hear audio.
But yeah, I can't hear.
It's literally just that live band playing right there on that porch.
Gotcha.
And literally 9 out of 10 have live bands at noon. And I think this is at like 11:30 in the afternoon or in the morning.
Sweet.
This was the first rooftop that she ever went to.
Nice.
Just had to get some pictures.
Yeah, no, of course. That's actually a great backdrop right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great backdrop right there.
I did delete some photos that we took out of here because I didn't think you guys wanted to see them. But
listen, did she enjoy herself?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Good. I'm glad.
I mean, she kind of complained in the mornings when she was like, "Oh my god, I'm so hungover," and then we would just. All right. So then this is, just me in front of the thing. This is Shuby 75 from DCA. He was a good friend of Savage of mine who passed away a little over 2 years ago.
Okay.
So he donated me these hats, one for me and one for Crypto Mikel. And we drove like 50 minutes south of Nashville just to meet up with him for the hats.
Okay.
And then Bitcoin.
Yeah, I know when we were live, you had the hat already.
Yeah. So this was right before we went live on Thursday.
Yeah.
I took this picture and then I think I set up the gimbal and adjusted it and then took the picture or vice versa. I don't remember, but the gimbal took like 20 minutes to set up. I was like, come on.
This
it was like
guy
sitting
right
on the
here,
sidewalk.
This guy right here, Bitcoin Ben, has some good live streams. I don't know if you've watched him before, but he has some good live streams like on both Rumble and help me, Patreon, actually. Good live streams. If you haven't watched them,
I've never even heard of the guy until I took this picture. I was like, who the fuck is Bitcoin Ben? Like at first I thought it was BitBoy Ben. But then I had to reread it and I was like, no, this is somebody else.
Yeah, he's got some big followings, honestly. And again, good live streams. I haven't watched them all, but I have watched a couple and I like listening to him. Maybe because he's an older guy. I don't know.
He didn't look too old.
Well, okay, older is a relative term here.
So this is Wednesday at a little after 4 when the LGC after party started on the pool deck. I mean, this was on the 4th floor, nothing too special, but still a pool. Live music. They were playing oldies, Beatles, John Lennon.
Nice. Oh, like that's a great picture right there.
Oh, just wait. Here we go. So I took this.
That's a good picture.
And if I send it to somebody, it's kind of like one of those like real life pictures we have to rotate the phone to view everything.
Yep.
But for some reason, when I put it on the computer, it all just came out in one, and I'm like, oh man, that's an awesome shot. Like if you look at the shadows, you can see how it's supposed to be like a 360-ish kind of picture.
Sure. Well, that's a great picture.
And then this is me with Crypto Mikkel from DCA.
Yep.
And then Serpent X, Chris Vega. He doesn't really like join any groups. He's just kind of like himself, but he's from Florida. This is me getting them into the Litecoin after party. And then they took us to this next party. So I had to do like, an over the pool with the background and all the people in the live band picture. You can see over here on the right, they're my girlfriend and Vega, and I think Mikkel's
okay,
yeah.
Yeah.
Just another random picture. So then this was the after party they took us to that nobody even had an invite for. We just managed to get there. They had almost a life-size Jenga, or not Connect 4. They did also have Jenga, but I didn't get a picture of it.
Nice.
Just a couple of views from the rooftop. It was all a dream. I was like, oh, that's how we're going to feel in the morning.
Yeah, right.
So that's Mikkel, and then that's Dan Ruggs from Dynex.
Okay.
And I didn't get a picture, but Shem from Dynex was also at the party. So hung out with him quite a bit too.
Nice.
This guy I took a picture of him because it was like, where's the black Waldo? Because the guy was like short and kind of wearing like instead of the white and red, it was white and black Waldo shirt.
Yep.
I think only us older people would probably get that. This guy is from Germany. His name is Sven. And that's the guy that is managing multiple hosting facilities all over the world. And there's one an hour away from me that the owners are trying to sell, and that's who I give my information to.
Oh, that's the one you were telling me about. Okay.
Yeah, so I might slim chance get hooked up at a hosting facility like an hour away from where I live.
That would be great.
And that is us standing up. And I'm like 5'11", 5'11 and a half. This guy is like 6'5", 6'6", like
nice.
Fucking tall ass German guy.
Well, it's a good thing I wasn't standing there because I'm shorter than you. Anyway, go ahead.
Then this is Sarah. She's from Austria. She travels the world going to she didn't really specify who she works for or what she does, but she travels the world doing cryptocurrency conventions.
Yeah, you mentioned this is the one you were talking about, right?
Yes. And you'll see a picture later of actually kind of how tall she is, because she's not that tall. Then I bought a Ballet 1 LTC coin.
Yep.
That was us being so proud that I got a free ticket to BTC, and then so did she.
That's awesome.
And then just some random pictures now from entering the Bitcoin Hall. Like, I like this because it was like around the corner and it was almost seamless.
Yep.
I thought it was just kind of cool.
No, it is a good picture.
Yeah, I mean, to me, like nowadays, things like this is kind of normal, but I live in a town with like less than 2,000 people, so shit like this to me is kind of cool and amazing. Like this big ass fucking screen. This guy is named Mike. He actually thought that I was Crypto Mikkel because I had the DCA Adventure shirt and the hat on.
Oh.
And he is the guy that kind of had the idea of the Litecoin Summit, like big backdrop canvas that I showed earlier. There'll be more pictures coming up soon. So like he had the idea of this whole thing, and then he started having people sign it because they're going to turn it into an NFT.
Oh, nice. That's a great idea.
So I got to get a hold of him to see how I can get one of those NFTs and or what it would cost. But, you know, I had to put DC Adventure, my handle.
Nice.
Us in front of it, people signing it. Because they were waiting on the silver pen because there was like 10 different pens, but everybody just had to have silver. And other blocks, I'm surprised they even signed it because I liked that project in the beginning, but once it launched, it kind of just went downhill.
Techman saying I'm gonna go as Red Panda.
Dude, you could literally go as anybody. Because there were so many people thought that I was somebody else. I had to take a picture of this because my buddy in the next town over always has like a super of the day.
Yeah.
So I had to take this and I was like, oh, he's like, oh, that fits you so well. I was like, all right, fine. Make me a sign. Let's go.
Exactly.
And then I didn't know who this guy was at the time. I just had to take a picture. But that is Shibtoshi. I don't know if anybody knows him. He's a Shiba Inu whale. And from what Google says, he turned $8,000 of Shiba Inu into $5.7 billion.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
So now this picture is only with 2 of his security guards. He had 4 around him at all times.
That's insane.
And then this is the DNA after party at that. So, you know, remember that little story I was saying about how we had to walk like almost like 3/4 of a mile, like through part of the ghetto to get to that after party that I wasn't sure about? Yeah, this was that after party.
Oh,
so
nice.
we were outside smoking. You can probably see her cigarette in the hand right here.
Yes.
And I see this guy, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? We walk in, get a drink, sit down, you know, cowskin fucking seats, and just everybody's in fucking pretty much suits and just decked out. I mean, there was people that couldn't even drink that had big ass gold chains, gold rings, like they just looked like they had money. They weren't even 21 yet.
Sheeb is going to rocket again. Yeah, you're not wrong, Tech Man. You're not wrong at all. Sheeb is gonna go up in this cycle. I agree.
I mean, I don't know about that because I think it's a meme coin, so it could just be a one and done.
It could. I think it's gonna survive this cycle. That's just my opinion.
A couple more things about that, but I'm gonna save them for after hours.
Here. Let's go. Here we go. Not financial advice. Not a financial advisor. Old guy interwebs. My humble opinion.
I should have kept the laptop on so I could see the comments.
What's he saying? Meme coin with utility. That's what he's saying.
What, Shiba Inu?
That's what he's referring to.
What utility does it have?
A lot of utilities. Like Shiba, when it first came out, it was strictly a meme coin, and that's all it was. And then it made so much money that it started doing its own DEX. And then they have Bone. They have a whole ecosystem. They've had it now for like 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, I know about Bone and all that, but it's like, what are they actually doing?
Well, it's a DEX, so they have like everything that you would need. Like at first it started off as nothing, but now it's an up and running project. So
I didn't realize you still had me on camera. I thought this was all just.
So yeah.
Well, I didn't. I actually had just your pictures up there, but I backed it off because Trade Intuition was talking. I didn't want it to just be like that. And they may break from ETH2 according to TechMan.
All right, so I gotta say with this picture, even with his 4 bodyguards on, I had a backpack on the entire time. The one time I went to go get me and my lady a drink, I didn't have my backpack, and he was like, he got up from the table from an interview and was like walking out. I was like, hey, can I get a picture? Can I get a picture? Because I didn't know who the fuck this guy was. He walked up, shook my hand like a nice fucking gentleman. He's like, yeah, man, no problem. I can get a picture with you. And I took the picture, and he shook my hand, and we talked for a couple minutes.
Nice.
And he walked out the door. But he's got like that gentleman handshake, like, you know, like not force, but like when you shake somebody's hand, you're still like shaking their hand and they talk, and then they take their other hand and put it like over your hand.
Yes.
That's like his handshake. And I'm like, man, that is like, I don't know like what you would call that kind of handshake, except for just like a polite and kindness handshake. But that's a handshake I got like 4 different times from that guy, and I was like, holy shit, this guy's crazy. He's a billionaire.
Right.
And he took the time out of his day to talk to me for a couple minutes, shake my hand multiple fucking times, and still be nice.
And take a picture.
Yeah. I think that is probably what made my whole vacation.
Compassionate handshake, Tech Man is saying. And yeah, that's basically what it is.
Yeah. And I watched videos of like, because I'm following him now on X. And I didn't realize this guy talks multiple times on X, like many different groups. And he's just a really nice guy. Seems that he knows what he's doing.
Nice. Nice.
And then Gary Cardone. I don't know if anybody knows Grant Cardone. This is his brother.
Techman says he has construction hands.
Who does? Shibtoshi? Oh, you do. Yeah. I used to. I miss those calloused hands all over the place. Everybody just feels it, and they're like, man, you work for a living. I'm like, yep.
Amen.
All right, so now the next picture I got to show you is I'm not sure about, because Shibtoshi gave 2 pairs of these shoes to Gary Cardone.
Oh, yeah, you were telling me about that.
And the guy said that they're estimated at around $20,000 a pair.
That's insane.
And my buddy that I worked with, I showed him the picture. He's like, dude, I had a pair of those. You can get them for like $500. And I'm like, but it's a billionaire giving a billionaire shoes. 2 pairs. Why would a billionaire give another billionaire $1,000 worth of 2 pairs of shoes?
Yeah.
Like $1,000 at that point is probably chump change.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, so I don't know what's so special about these for them to say like approximate value is around 20 grand, but I'm the only person in the 2 hours I sat in that chair that got a picture. So kind of feel good about that. Kind of interesting, different. I mean, the box is all black. Like when he closes the cover, it says Trump on the top with
shit,
like gold flake. Yeah, maybe it's like the box with the shoes, and maybe it's signed, maybe it's not. I don't know what makes them worth 20 grand, but there was 2 pairs, and I was like, whatever. I got a fucking picture. I don't know if anybody else ever did, so.
Yeah, I love it. Ugly. But yes, it is interesting. Of course it is. I mean, like I said, I think I talked to you about this on my own. My son, that's his thing. Fucking sneakers. I just don't get it.
Yeah, I got a buddy. So my buddy that owns the restaurant, his son is huge into collecting Nikes and
yeah, exactly,
all that. And I sent him that picture because he's overseas in Macedonia right now, back home. He's like, "Oh my freaking god! How did you get a glimpse of those things?" And I'm like, right place, right time, I guess. I just like to take pictures of funny stuff.
I love that sign. Make eye contact.
Yeah, before crossing. So 5 years ago, when I was back in Nashville last time, I went to the Aquarium Mall, and it's like I went to the Aquarium restaurant. It's in a mall. And the speed limit there is 24. So I took a picture of the speed limit 24 sign. I said, well, I guess 25 is just too fast. So I don't know. I just take pictures of random shit.
Yeah, that's all right.
I had to take this picture because of the drink. I'm like, all right, we'll try it. Yeah, well, it was so good I had to get another one plus a Corona.
There you go.
This was at the second LTC party on Thursday. We had to go back. You know, Shuby signed it. More people signed it.
That's awesome.
See, I don't know what I need to do to get my videos from my phone to the computer that aren't so choppy. You guys still there?
You said the video's choppy?
Yeah, it didn't look all that choppy to me, to be honest.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's a few little stutters in it, but
because it's probably what's the video encoding. So whatever the video file is, it may need to be converted to another video file for the computer.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. But I mean, that's one of those like little pedal taverns.
Yeah.
If in case if nobody's ever seen one. This was Top Golf, another after party. So this was me. Many people told me about how I hit the ball over the wall multiple times, but this was just kind of like a how far can I hit kind of shot.
That all the big money people play golf. So now you're part of the big money people.
You know, I had so many people come over to me and they're like, "We're pretty sure you hit that over that fence." And I'm like, "Well, I don't hear a car alarm, so I don't believe it." And I kept trying. And I was trying to get her to record because I wanted her to record me like hitting the ball, then looking at the screen because there's multiple times where like the ball like on the screen would like go over the fence.
Yeah.
And then it would like show like it coming back in. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't hear any car alarms, so I didn't hit anything special. But it was all fun and games, and I don't know.
Well, exactly.
Well, I mean, you can see on the bottom, 2 hours left, and we were there for a few hours before that. But just free drinks, free food, free Top Golf for 3 to 4 hours. Why not?
Yeah, exactly. Why not?
Here's Dan with his fucking moon boots. Oh, you know what? That picture never showed up. So for some reason, Dan's fashion statement, I guess you'd call it, is his moon boots. He doesn't go anywhere without them on.
They look very, very hot. Like feet be sweating.
And what I don't understand is I have a picture of me with them on, and I don't know why it didn't send. Like, I made multiple copies of everything.
100 Air in the house. Voting for Flux. Appreciate that. That puts Flux in a definitive lead right now.
All right, so I'll show the picture of me in those moon boots after all this. Hey, 100 Air, I didn't get to meet you. I'm sorry. I saw a guy that looked a lot like you, and by the time I stood up and yelled 100 Air, you didn't turn around, so I don't know if it was you or not. My bad, man. Would have been nice to meet you.
Exactly. Hey, 100 Air, if you want to come on, if you got a chance to come on and share whatever pictures you got, and obviously tell us about your time down in Nashville, please. Appreciate it.
All right, so this picture is at Dior. This is the Karate Combat After Hours party. And I don't know who this guy is. I think it may be George, the other co-founder of Karate Combat, other than Shitoshi. But this fucking guy walked in a leather jacket. It's hot. It's humid as fuck. The blonde lady had a camera, had a backpack, and if you look just to the right of her hair, there was a guy that had like a gimbal that strapped around his waist over his shoulders, and it had a camera pretty much hanging in front of his face. This guy was just taking like photo shots. I'm like, who the fuck is this motherfucker? Thinking he walks in here like he owns the place. And everybody just had to tell me to be quiet because he's co-owner of Karate Combat. So this is just from Dior rooftop.
That's a great picture right there.
Yeah, you like that? I do too.
I do like that. That's a fucking awesome picture right there.
I just like how everything is like so clear. Like you can almost zoom in and.
Oh, you missed that after party right there, Bedell.
That's what I see. I mean, I don't know. Like I went to a lot of after parties, but so there was 150 after parties in I think 3 nights, maybe 4. There's no way you can hit them all.
Well,
but there's a lot of like some of them you got to pay for. Some of them are special invite only. There's some of them that are like whale pass only.
I got you. And 100 is saying I didn't get to meet many people Saturday in the Nakamoto stage from 8 a.m. to after 2 p.m. to see Trump.
Yeah, see, we were gonna wait to see Trump, but I'm not gonna wait 6 fucking hours. I mean, we had an 8-hour drive home. I was like, you know what? Forget it. They're calling for like 25,000 plus people that day. We're not even gonna go. And
100 Air, you can come on whenever you want. You got the link for after hours. And for anybody who doesn't know what he's talking about, after hours crypto strictly on Patreon. Believe me when I tell you, I got some shit I want to get off my chest tonight. So you probably want to be there. Link in the description of or in this live chat. So go ahead on over there. Join us later for after hours.
So this is, I want to say Wednesday. We got the BTC pass. And then we got invited to the DNA party, which is where I met Shitoshi.
Nice.
And this is later that night with 3 more wristbands. I mean, the blue one was the Canary House, which had the DNA party. I mean, they had a lot of parties there all week. I didn't know about it, but like when we were leaving, they were doing a bartender bash where like a bunch of like bartenders get together and see who can do whatever the best or the fastest.
Yep.
I was like, hey, babe, you want to stay and watch this? Because it's free. It's like, do we got to pay for
Why
drinks?
not?
I go, I don't know.
It's free.
Like,
what the hell?
She's like, no, let's just go back downtown. So then we went back to the Bitcoin conference. And
after parties are boring when you're married.
Hey, we're not married. It wasn't free drinks.
And 100 A is saying will do. And right now hanging with the kids. Hey, man, family first. I understand completely, my friend. Of course, hang with the kids. Do what you got to do. If you're able to join us later. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm getting excited for your kids to show up, brother.
So this is just more pictures.
Actually, I gotta step away for a minute, so I'm gonna let you keep flipping through pictures, and I'll be right back. Okay?
Yeah, no problem. So I don't remember what mining company this is that was right in the front door, but they had like a smaller version of their life-size facility. I hope that makes sense. I want to call it like a Venn diagram, but I'm probably wrong. When the Bitcoin NASCAR car was there, right in the entranceway. On this video. I'm sorry you guys can't hear the audio, but it's probably for the better. It was kind of cool. It was like some kind of tunnel from some company that a bunch of TVs and it all just like went together. It was a e bicycle that I entered to win. I didn't win, from a tax network about avoiding taxes on your crypto, which is weird because there was a lot of those vendors there this week. A couple more shots of it. Make Bitcoin great again. There were shirts and hats all over the place about this bike. Well, not about the bike, but about make Bitcoin great again. That video don't play. I don't know why. And then I had to take this picture just because of the whole no bears allowed. Thought it was kind of funny. It's, it's Bitcoin. Only bulls allowed. No bears.
I like that.
This guy was walking around with a freaking parrot on his chest, on his shoulder. And I want to say it was a gold chain, but I thought it was more or less copper. But I thought it was still pretty freaking rad that this guy's just walking around this conference with a parrot on his shoulder.
Why not?
Why not? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Why not? You know what I'm saying? I love it. 100 Air saying, who told Tech Man he could take over the chat? I love it.
Is he taking over?
That's too funny.
Oh, well, Tech Man, you're married, so that's why you'd like the conference more than the after parties. I like the after parties more than the conference.
I'm with you, man. After party. All the way.
So I met Hawk Crypto.
Oh, good.
Like I was telling you the beginning of Friday night last week.
Yeah.
I'll show you some videos here in a minute, but like as soon as you start to talk to somebody, there's always people coming up behind them, and I'm like, I'm not an anti-businessman. Like he's the only one at the booth, and there's people waiting to talk to him. So I don't want
exactly.
I don't want to take his time. So I didn't even get a picture with him. I just let him do his thing, and
yeah,
I guess I'm pretty sure they signed up a couple new clients and made some sales. But I didn't want to be like, hey man, I need a picture with you. Like, come on, like, forget those people. No, I'm not like that. I was like, dude, go do what you got to do. I'll fucking catch you later.
Right, I'll catch up with you at some point. Yeah, I think he posted that on Twitter about signing up new clients and stuff like that while he was there.
Then Russell Brand was also there. He was doing a meet and greet, but the line was a couple hundred people long, and I was like, you know what, dude, like,
holy shit.
I'm not waiting in line just to get a picture with Russell Brand. Like, I'll just take a picture from behind people. I don't care.
Yep.
Last Friday, I was telling you about that school bus that they cut the top off of and extended.
Yeah.
So I had to take a picture of it just to show. This is just, I think this is probably the only picture I have of one of them. I mean, there's multiples, but so this picture is kind of stupid, but this guy had like a lime green chrome Dodge truck. I tried getting a picture of it, but I failed. We went to the B&B chain, which I don't know. All she did was talk. They didn't have any alcohol or food. It was just coffee or tea or water. And we're like, yep, 1 cup of coffee, use the bathroom, and get the fuck out of there.
How was that, though? I mean, Binance is like a big player in the space. Did they have any good information to pass out?
We kind of got in there like late in the game. And by the time we got in there, they were just talking about like some of their futures that they might be doing, and pretty much just thanking everybody on the team.
Okay.
Like we didn't really hear a whole lot, and it was just a lot of people just sitting in chairs listening and drinking coffee or tea and eating snacks.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Did these places, like when you went to these different talks, that kind of thing, did they allow you to record it, or did they like stifle that because they were doing it themselves?
I didn't ever see any signs that said no pictures, no cameras, no nothing, none of that.
Okay.
But when you walk into, like, say, for example, B&B, there's 150 people there, and nobody has a camera out, except for like 2 people that look like professional photographers. So to
See,
me,
that's the shit that makes me think, like, why? Why? Ooh, wait, I see kids. Hold on.
Yep, we got.
Hi, honey.
My
Oh,
middle
well,
child
she's gone.
there.
She comes, she's
Yeah.
gone.
And to me, it's, I don't know. To me, it's a sign of
Whoops.
respect. Like, if nobody has their cameras out, why should I?
I gotcha. And I'm just asking. I mean, it makes sense. Okay, what the frick have I got going on here? I don't know what the hell's going on. Here we go. Now
It was just like we got out of lunch, and I was like, "Hey, babe, I know there's an event going on at the bell tower," and it was like literally right across the street. So we walked across the street. I still had a beer in my hand. I didn't give a fuck. I'm like going through with Mike, the guy that thought that I was Crypto McKell. He sent me a link of all the after parties. I'm like scrolling through, and I'm like, oh, B&B at the bell tower. All right. You know, I see B&B on the door, and I'm like, all right. Put in my info, get, accept to get requested in. I get accepted in, we walk the fuck in.
I don't know. If it was me, I'd be all about recording pieces. I mean, maybe not the whole thing, but like parts of the conversation. That's why I was asking the question.
Well, yeah, but I mean, when you're starting to get to the end of the conversation, what's the point of recording?
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
I mean, we were there for like 20 minutes, and 15 of it was her thanking the B&B team. I'm like,
I get it.
Whatever. I'll just take some pictures. It's fine.
Yep. No, I get it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt your pictures. I just wanted to ask.
Oh, no, you're more than fine. I mean, I wish I had more. So this is we came back to the Bitcoin conference, and that's Sarah Bear between me and Elvis, and that's her standing up. That's how short she is.
Oh my God.
And this is all of us standing up, and she's like a couple of feet behind us just so she can fit her face in there.
Wow. Nice. Whoops. Wait. What the frig? Here we go. Wrong buttons. Sorry, guys. Now, who's this?
Oh, this is Brendan from Ballet Global. The Ballet wallets I bought. Yeah, He remembered me from the Litecoin. I was like, hey, man, we got to get a picture of this time. You got to show your badge. Why? He's like, yeah, because my name is very close to yours. He's like, I was like, yep. That's what he remembered me mainly, but the other 3 or 4 people that worked at Ballet also remembered me from the Litecoin conference.
Gotcha.
I guess he's just an intern according to his badge. I don't know. The guy was cool as hell. So I bought the top left one, the 1 milli Bitcoin for $88.
Yeah.
But I just took a picture of everything they had to offer because I was like, man, I kind of wanted like one of those metal Bitcoin cards. But
yeah, those look cool.
I mean, it was just cool because like I picked one up and I tapped it on the desk. I was like, all right, it's actually real metal. Sounds like metal. It doesn't feel cheap at all.
Yep.
And I'm like, all right, so your coin that's sitting in the case, sitting in the package, probably feels the same freaking way.
Yep. Now, again, these correct me if I'm wrong, but these Ballet wallets also had, so for example, the Litecoin one had Litecoin on it and the Bitcoin one has Bitcoin on it. Yes?
Yes. And you can't load them. And when you go to withdraw, you have to withdraw the full amount.
Oh, you can't withdraw partial withdrawal?
Nope.
I was unaware of that.
I mean, but to me, it was $88, and it's preloaded with 0.001 Bitcoin, which at the time was worth $68. I'm like, okay, I'm paying $20 for one whatever thing of copper into the coin, plus the packaging and all that. I'm like, fuck it, whatever, I don't care.
Yeah.
No, so that coin will break even to me when Bitcoin is at 88,000.
There you go.
Anything over that, I'm in the profits.
It's gravy. Yep.
Right. And that's kind of the same way with the Litecoin one. I think Litecoin was $74, so I paid $94 for it. But it came with one Litecoin. So as soon as Litecoin hits $94, I'm breaking even.
You know what? I love the fact that the Litecoin one came with the whole, like, I'm just saying.
Well, I didn't get pictures, but there are those coin grading companies that do have Bitcoin coins that have one full Bitcoin on them.
Okay.
They also have ones that have 10 Bitcoin on them, and they also have ones that have 25 Bitcoin on them.
Yes, I've seen that. Yes.
And I feel like a POS for not taking pictures of those, but I'm like, what's really the chance that they have a coin here that's worth over $1 million? I mean, it could be, or it could just be a sales technique.
Yep.
But this is like a world-class immersion mining systems desk. I just like their desk. It looked cool as hell to me. They do have a container. I deleted the video because I took a video of the outside and I went to go in and it was already closed. So I was like, you don't really see anything except for the outside.
So what is this showing you?
Their immersion for cooling.
Oh, the cooling. Oh, okay.
Yeah, how you put your ASIC into some kind of like, I want to say mineral oil, but it's not. It's some kind of oil that doesn't conduct electricity.
Yep.
So you can overclock the hell out of it, and it doesn't overheat.
Nice.
And behind them, you can see that big container. That's their container.
Yep.
And it will hold, I don't know, maybe 100 ASICs, maybe 300. I'm not sure. I didn't get any specs on it. I mean, in the middle, you can see all the cooling ports.
Yep. Can I ask another question?
The chillers. Yeah, what's up?
So, a lot of these, obviously, they're here to make contacts. They're here to do business. I understand that. But, like, do they target to the crowd that's coming? Like, in other words, do they do like giveaways, maybe stuff like that? That would be more toward the you that's coming with regard to like BTC or LTC Nashville.
So for the one day that we were there, we both entered in. So that red bike, when you had to step away, that was from a tax company. No, we both entered to win that. Neither of us won, but they were giving that e-bike away that looked kind of like a mini chopper, like custom chopper.
Okay.
They gave that one away, and there was, I think, probably 6 ASICs from 4 different companies that were being given away.
Okay.
But, you know, you got to scan the QR code. You got to sign up for their newsletter. You got to do all this, all that.
Yeah, you got to jump through the proverbial hoops. And yeah, I get it.
It's like, man, even I didn't win, but all these phone calls I'm getting about hosting with all these companies, I'm like, man, just delete my fucking number, please. Like, call me if I win. Fuck off.
Yeah, I get it.
But I mean, I understand. Like, I filled out the information. I entered the win, so I figured that they would call me.
Well, of course they will. That's their marketing tool.
I don't need 8 different companies calling me fucking 8 different times every day for the next 3 weeks. Like, come on.
Yep. I was just curious if they were targeting more enterprise type stuff or if they were also targeting the individual miner, the individual Bitcoiner, that kind of thing.
They're just pretty much talking to everybody because when you have a booth, you don't know who you're talking to.
True. That's true.
Hold on. Sorry, I gotta.
No, do what you got to do. Matter of fact, while you're doing that, let me remind everybody. Listen, everybody, voting gets done in 10 minutes. Actually, 9 minutes. So make sure you put your vote in the live chat, or if you're on Twitter, put it in the comments. If you're on Patreon, put it in the comments, because Patreon does not show up here. So again, I try to take $25 every week, show you how you can dollar cost average into crypto. I take 15 of that 25, I put it into Bitcoin, and then you vote for what we're going to do with the other $10. Right here, for the last half of 2024, these are your options. Deeper Network, Demo, Fry, Honey, Flux, and Render. So we're doing decentralized DPINs, so decentralized physical infrastructure projects. Right now, Flux is in a heavy lead. So for those of you who are still watching, and I can see there's a lot of people watching, and I appreciate you being here, I truly do. But make sure you vote, please. Help us to diversify our portfolio and dollar cost average into this portfolio. So again, one more time, Deeper Network, Demo, Fry's Crypto, Honey Token, Flux, and Render. Put it right in the live chat. If you're on Twitter or X, whatever the hell they're calling themselves now, put it right in the comments on the live stream. And of course, don't forget, if you're on Patreon, put it in Patreon in the comments, and I will go check that out before we wrap it up. We have literally 7 minutes left on voting. 7 minutes left on voting. And then we're heading over to After Hours Crypto. And believe me when I tell you, After Hours Crypto does definitely include crypto. But honestly, we talk about so much more than crypto, and we just put our literal heart and soul and 2 cents into everything with regard to crypto. And you can only see it behind the paywall, because honestly, for example, tonight, you're going to hear shit from me you probably will never hear on YouTube and Crypto on the Rocks. So $5 a month, go ahead, join us, Crypto After Hours. And it looks like we're having a problem posting this. Hold on, I'm going to try and post it one more time. There we go. There it is. And Paperclip in the house. Welcome, Paperclip. Appreciate you being here, sir.
Yeah, the little monkey.
We said Bedell just installed the GPU.
Yeah, and he just sent out my CPU and motherboard today.
All right. And
it's okay. It's okay, my friend. I
and
just hope I get it
voted
safe and sound, and I hope you got the GPU safe and sound. I'm pretty sure you did. But
yeah, I think he said he did last week, to be honest with you. After you left, I think he said something about he just received whatever you sent him.
No, it was actually expected up for delivery yesterday.
Oh,
he
no
was
shit.
Expecting it.
Okay.
Yeah, but
he voted Render. That vote has been recorded, and he's saying he insured it. Nothing wrong
I'm
with
just surprised he got off so cheap, because Canadian is more. It cost me $74 and some change to ship that GPU and insure it for $450.
Holy shit, that's fucking outrageous.
That's what I was saying. I've never shipped to Canada before. I just wanted to do it right, do it proper. And I was like, man.
Damn. Anyway, I didn't mean to cut off your pictures, brother, but I was giving everybody 5 minutes left to vote, guys. 5 minutes. We'll put this back up on the stage here, and that way Bedell can keep going with his pictures.
All right, Paperclip. If you paid $84 to receive it, you got it off cheap by sending it. I mean, if you need me to reimburse you something, let me know, man. I said I would, so I'm a man of my word.
That's insane on either end. I'm just saying. Fucking insane. Anyway.
Well, I did invite somebody. I don't know if they're here yet. I mean, I don't think they're gonna be going live, but
well, I don't see anybody trying to chime in right now. But we only got about 20 minutes left on this live stream, and then we're going to after hours.
oh shit! I sent it to the wrong guy. My bad. Hold on.
Clip saying no big deal, right? Is that, I'm assuming that's what that stands for, no big deal.
No, the guy that I got those DCA hats from was asking if DCA is going live tonight, and unfortunately, I sent it with the link to somebody else. I was like, "Fuck, my bad." But he's also a member of the crew. But no, this is that immersion system that I was talking about with the container behind them. And I did have like a video, but the doors were locked. It was like 5:30, and the hall closes at 6. So I just deleted the video because it's like, what's the point when you can't get in? This is like one of the stages I was able to get into because, nobody was there.
Yep. Paperclip saying he'll join us for after hours. Awesome, sir. Appreciate that.
And then this is the Can-Am pool hall or pool level 30th floor event that I told you about last Friday. It was just some pictures from that 30th floor. So that picture right here is where the BTC Nashville event took place.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I don't know. I like pictures, especially when they're in good quality. It's like this one's of like a downtown mainly. You can zoom in and see how busy downtown is with all the.
Wow, I wouldn't have expected that. Yeah, I see it.
Hey,
that's awesome.
Take this mattress and put it in front of like the TV area.
Okay.
And then they'll sleep on that.
That works.
And then you can use it for the couch.
So this was from the 30th floor. You can't see by the top. I had to zoom in.
Yeah.
To Cybertrucks.
Nice.
Now this one in the back that's all yellow, I think that's there was a bunch of people from Dogecoin that support Dogecoin.
Okay.
Like there was a guy I met. Well, there was actually like 4 or 5 of them. But I met the main guy, and they were from Florida, and they talk about Dogecoin and smoke ganja and things like that. Doing podcasts.
And Michael Sherbert in the house. And Michael saying they call the AT&T building the Batman building.
Oh yeah, with the 2 towers on both sides. Yeah, I believe that.
Welcome, Michael. Make sure you're smashing that like button. Hey, Michael, don't forget to vote. We literally have 1 minute left on the vote. This is basically what we're going to dollar cost average into. I show you how you can take $25 every week, dollar cost average into cryptocurrency. We're doing DPIM projects in this last half of 2024. Of the $25, I take 15, put it into Bitcoin, and you vote for what we're going to take the other 10 and put it into. Here's your options: Deeper Network, Demo, Fry's Crypto, Honey, Flux, and Render. So please go ahead and make sure you put a vote. And I don't know if this is you, Michael, on a different account, if that's what that's saying right there. But go ahead and make sure you put the vote in the live chat. We got 1 minute left on the vote. Again, if you're on, if you are on Twitter, make sure you put it in the comments. If you're on Patreon, make sure you put it in the comments. From here, we're going to After Hours Crypto. That's strictly on Patreon. And there's a reason for that, because honestly, some of the stuff we talk about, let's just say YouTube would not be very happy that we're talking about that on YouTube. So again, it's behind a paywall, Patreon only. I'm putting the link in the chat, and there it is. $5 a month. That's all you need to access that. And right here, yo, World Crypto Bedell. So obviously, sub of yours, maybe.
I don't think he's subbed to me yet, but that's the guy that I met that made the DCA hats.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I put in chat too. I was like, oh, I might have to re-show the pictures, but
well,
he may not want me to. I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what. You take over with the pictures. I'm gonna go double check all these other sites to make sure on votes, and then when I come back, we'll show the we'll show what the skinny is with regard to the votes.
Yeah, I'm just still going through the pictures. I mean, we're about at the end. I mean, I still have videos to show, but
well, whatever you want, we can throw them on after hours. You tell me. It's up to you. You're driving right now, as far as I'm concerned.
To me, I'm a picture taker, especially when they come out like this freaking clear.
That is fucking an awesome picture. I just got to tell you,
you can zoom in a little bit, and yeah, it gets a little fuzzy. But when you're on the 30th floor and you're looking at like the 6th floor,
yeah, that's a great picture. I'm sorry, it just is. It just is.
It's just us having fun with the building near us. That's
Lauren,
a little bit bigger.
Sorry, I'm just trying to. Lauren, I know you said you were gonna do the vote. By all means, again, I know there's like 4 of you in that vehicle driving, listening to this live stream. So go ahead and text everybody's vote to me, and I will. I promise I will record those. Those who have not voted, Shubby 751. Here's your options. I'll give you the chance here, even though voting technically should be over. DCA into the following: Deeper Network, Demo, Fries Crypto, Honey Token, Flux, or Render. Put your vote in the live chat. I'll give it a couple of more. I'll give it another minute to give everybody a chance to. All right, he just put it in. He just put in for Flux.
Oh boy!
Wow, Flux is kicking ass and taking names tonight. I'll tell you what. But I'm gonna. I'll tell you what. Well, it's been Render this whole time, right? But here we are. So I'll. What the hell? Hold on. I'm having technical difficulties here, guys. Hang on one second. There we go. All right. Bedell's gonna drive while I go check out the last of the votes on these other sites.
I'm just gonna finish off some more of the pictures that I took, because this is, I think, yeah, this was Friday night. We left early Saturday, so there's not a whole lot of pictures left, but there's videos. This is me and Vega, Serpent X. He's got his own YouTube channel too. And this is just some more best quality photos that my camera would take through glass off the 30th floor. So this picture is of the building we were at, and up here where that angle is, that's the pool deck. That's where we were at. That's where I was taking all those pictures from. This is a street view. And this is us just starting to head home. Saw this bad Mamma Jamma.
I was gonna say I need me one of those right there. I need me one of those.
I mean, look at them engines, dual exhaust, both sides. I was like, man, that guy was there filling up his truck for about 15 minutes, and then he pulled forward to fill up his boat, and then we left. And I was like, man, I almost wanted to ask him, like, how many gallons does that boat take? Because that had to have been a lot.
Oh, hell yeah. I would have
not a
asked
small boat. It's not a small boat at all.
I would have definitely asked them. FYI, I'm guessing people are watching right now on Patreon. And a few of you have joined in the free membership, and I appreciate that very much. Thank you. But here's the thing. In order to get to After Hours Crypto, which we're going to be doing in about 9 minutes, you have to have a paid membership. I'm sorry, that's behind a paywall only because, again, the shit I'm going to be talking about and we sometimes talk about just can't be on a non-paywall kind of thing. $5 a month. So jump into the lowest tier and you'll have access. It's that simple. But you need to be able to be on a paid membership. Again, I appreciate you being on the free membership. I truly do. I do a lot of content on the free membership. But in order to get to After Hours Crypto, it's paid only $5 a month. That's it. All right. Sorry. Go ahead, Bedell. I'm adding up the last tally on the votes.
Oh, no. Shuby was asking for me to post my link for my channel so we can sub. And I said, oh, I'm not a mod, so I can't.
Let me grab it. But it's in the description of this live stream.
Yeah. I just told him if he searches my name, match the picture.
It's definitely YouTube. If he goes into the description of this live stream, it'll be there. Give me 1 second, but I'll post it in the chat. Just give me a second.
I was gonna try to find it, but no. So this is a picture of all the ballet wallets that I bought and or received. So when we first got the LTC, you sign up, you get like a little cloth. It's not like cloth. It's like a fabric half backpack, and it comes with a 0.1 LTC ballet wallet. Probably zoom in on it a little bit better. And it's like the Litecoin Foundation edition. So it's kind of like a one of one per se. So each bag came with those. So we each got one of those. And then I bought the ballet wallet that has one LTC loaded on it. And then I bought the other one at Bitcoin conference that has the 0.001 Bitcoin on it. Both were a little less than $90 because you pay for the value of the Bitcoin and the Litecoin plus about $20 for the coin, the packaging. The coin's protected in like a plastic case, so you can either take it out of the packaging and keep it in the plastic, or you can just take it out all in general. I mean, they're kind of cool, like little knickknacks, I feel, but at least they got some value to them.
Yep. And FYI, everybody, I did put Bedell's channel in the live chat. So go ahead. And again, is it also in the live stream of this video? I still got one more place to check. You guys are making me do some work tonight. This is supposed to be my relaxation night right now. But I got to go back and double check for votes because I don't want to have anybody not getting the votes that they deserve right here. Right now, we got Flux in a big lead, but I got to go check one more site. So, Bedell, it's all you. Go ahead, talk, chat, and whatever while I try.
I was just going to say thank you, Shuby, because you're already subscribed. You're one of like the 26, I feel, at this point. Yes. You want to cheers? Hey.
Exactly.
You were talking about Bud, so
cheers.
My favorite.
I'm sorry, I'm doing Coors Banquet, so it is what it is.
I mean, you did kind of, Shuby, you did miss the picture of my Budweiser with a shot of Fireball on a Wednesday afternoon at like 11 o'clock in the morning in Nashville, but
yes, he did.
I can send it. I can text it to you if you'd really like, but.
All right. I've done the final tally. So do you want to take a guess as to where we are right now there, Bedell? Joe?
Well, you were saying Flux is in the lead.
Flux was in the lead.
Oh,
what? I'm going to say it still is. I'm going to say still is.
See, Joe saying still is. All right. What about you there, Bedell? You saying still is or what?
I don't know. And to be honest, like, people vote for whatever they want, but I feel when you change that one coin to the new coin, that new coin's going to dominate it all.
It might. It really might.
That's
And
kind of why I was trying to say, or maybe suggest, just add it. Maybe take like the least coin over these past few weeks and change it out with a new coin.
That's an interesting
Because
thought.
they're all three competitors.
Maybe just swap it out.
So if you get rid of one of the top competitors to replace it with another top competitor, well then I don't think it's a fair fight.
Okay, I'll tell you what. We got literally 4 minutes left of this stream. And Joe is correct, by the way, that Flux has held the lead. So Flux is the winner this week. So Joe was right on that. But I like your suggestion. I like your suggestion there, Bedell. I'm going to give you guys, you two guys over here, the bottom earners here on the voting. The first one that is on the bottom of the barrel is Demo. The second one on the bottom of the barrel is Honey, which is ironic because they're both similar. So I'll tell you what, you guys decide which one's coming off the list. I will take it off the list, and next week we will add Dynex to the list.
And they both have the same amount of votes, though, right?
They literally have the same amount of votes.
So is Demo and Fry?
Demo and Honey.
Ooh, that's harsh.
What say you, Joe? What say you?
I say Demo, take it out.
Take it out. What about you?
I'm saying Honey.
Oh, you're going to make me do the split right now, guys? Oh, my God. I used to like you guys until just this second. I'm just saying.
I mean, Demo, I feel, has a more of a use case with vehicles. Honey is more or less like a weather miner kind of thingy-mabob that I don't know. It's like a 50-50. It's so hard to get rid of either. But I just want to show this picture earlier because for some reason, after 5 attempts of uploading all my freaking pictures and videos, this is one that did not show up. And that is me in
the boots.
Oh,
the moon boots at Top Golf.
Nice.
There you go.
So Honey is the one with the weather?
No, Honey is more the vehicle stuff, much like Demo. Oops, wait a minute.
Okay, so Demo is the one with the weather?
No, Fry is the one.
That's Fry.
Oh.
Demo has the vehicles, and I think Honey
Demo
has
and Honey
too.
are both vehicle, GPS, that kind of thing.
Well, for me, I don't even care. So I say Honey then too.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing as Joe. I don't really care. Get rid of Demo.
Dang it!
You guys
are
killing me right now.
Eliminate them both. They're both out. They're both at the bottom of the barrel.
Wow! Look at this! Oh my God! Bedell is like just cutting bait, and that's it. Like, holy shit!
I don't think either of them have won at all.
Yes, they both have literally an equal amount of votes.
Shuby, I did. Give me a second. I will pull it back up.
Go ahead, pull it back up, and I'll bring it up. And you know what? I don't know. I'm not opposed to deleting both of them and adding Dynex. You know what? That
sounds like a plan.
We're getting rid of Honey. We're gonna bring in Dynex, and then we'll see where we go from there. So that's what we're doing. So you heard it here, folks. If you didn't vote for these suckers, shame on you. That's it. All right, you got that picture up?
Yeah, I do. I shared the
there
screen.
It is. There it is.
Well, I mean, that's one. Maybe that's the better one. But yeah. R.I.P. Savage. Miss you, bro.
Nice. And there it is. All right, everybody.
Makes me feel like I need to go do a shot of Fireball now again.
So I know I froze up. Sorry. Go ahead. Whatever you were saying. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just saying, makes me just feel like I need another shot of Fireball.
All right. All right, guys. That's it. We're going to wrap this puppy up. We're heading over to After Hours Crypto. Again, I know it's behind a paywall, and I appreciate anybody. And again, listen, I can see that like 2 people literally who are probably watching this stream, I'm guessing, have signed up for the free account on Patreon. And I really do. I truly appreciate that. But in order to see After Hours Crypto, it's a paywall, $5 a month. I'm sorry. That's just the nature of the beast, because I don't know about these guys, what they've got to throw out there tonight for After Hours Crypto. But I got some bitching I need to do. And I want to do that behind a paywall because wait, I keep getting error messages. Hold on, I'm going to put this back out there again. I got to do it behind a paywall because other than that, I'm going to get my ass like deleted from fucking YouTube and everything else. So that's the link is in the description, guys. That's pretty much it for me. Joe, anything you want to throw out before we head over to Patreon?
No, I'm good. It was a great show. Loved all the pictures. It was really good to see, especially those who weren't able to go. It's I think it's a cool thing. So thank you, man.
Well,
Yes.
hey, like I said, I still have video, so that will be on After Hours.
Sweet.
And I'm
Awesome.
surprised nobody said anything about my new edition of the small little LED nightstand.
I can't really hold on. Let me bring this up full screen. I can't
know.
really make
I
it
was
out.
trying to put the camera down a little bit more to see it. The girlfriend sent me a link, and she's like, "What do you think?" And I'm like, "Sure."
So
But when they
before
got
we
here,
go,
they were
tell
so
everybody.
small.
Tell everybody what it is before we go.
It's just a little LED nightstand. So you get like 2 little LED strips, and they suggest like one on the top on each side. But she had the idea, and so did I, of doing like one on top, one in the drawer. So that way, like everything lights up. Now, why there's a gap in the middle, I don't know. It's one strip, but
You know, I honestly thought that was some kind of heater or something in the background. That's what I thought it was.
It's got so the lights plug into a USB port here. There's another USB port next to it, and then there's 2 120 volt ports next to it. And I thought about using that just to put my Nano 3s on.
Yeah.
But I'd have to like cut more air from the back to get more air in there because there's only like a little fucking hole, like a cord through. But the one I was looking at was like 3 times the price, and it's like 5 times the size.
Well, now that I know what it is, I like it even more. Like I said, I thought it was like a freaking heater or something. I was thinking to myself, why is this guy got a fucking heater going?
It's got a controller and everything. I can
go ahead, show everybody. I just put you up.
I can change the color, whatever color. I can dim it down where it's almost nothing.
Nice.
Which the camera shows it more, but to me it's like almost nothing. But then I can.
No, the camera actually brings it in solid. It looks good.
And then you can do like a demo. You change like the speed and the brightness.
Nice.
I mean, $80 for 2. It's all right, but to me, I was looking at something like. Because the one I was looking at was like 180, and it would like go above this wall, and it would come like more than the camera could see. So then it's like, man, do I buy that and just move my desk over more to the left? But I want to move my desk over to the right.
Yep. Well, you're still in the process. For everybody who doesn't know, Bedell is still in the process of trying to set himself up for for like YouTube streaming and that kind of thing. And matter of fact, we'll probably end up talking about that a little bit on After Hours or whatever. But Shubby is asking a question here. He says, never joined Patreon. How do I watch the stream?
There should be a link in the description for Patreon. And the minimum plan is like $5 a month.
Yes. And that will allow you to join the stream. We're going to start that stream literally in a couple of minutes. I just need to use the bathroom
and
first.
It's also every Friday. So you get us for what? Almost 2 hours every Friday for $5 a month, which comes out to $1.25 a week.
Yeah, exactly. It's literally, and again, I there's probably, I still got people joining the stream, ironically. But listen, if you ended up joining the free Patreon, I'm sorry, you'll get all of my free content on Patreon, obviously, which there is a lot. But in order to see the stuff behind the scenes, especially After Hours Crypto, literally $5 a month. For that. But if you do some of the extended plans, I'm gonna just talk about this real quick and we're out of here. You can, like, the top tier plan, which is like $25 a month, you can actually get a 15-minute call, like I'm talking video call with me every month. We schedule it, we sit down, we talk about whatever it is you want to talk about, and I help you and with whatever it is you need help with. I also am starting to schedule, matter of fact, Bedell should have gotten it because he's in that top tier. Some emails telling him, listen, we're going to be doing like private chats, those kind of things coming on. And those are going to be literally for people in that top tier. But in order to get access to After Hours Crypto, $5 a month. That's it. That's all you need. So what's he saying here? I just joined. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. I haven't gone back to take a look at that. I paid to see what it's all about. Okay, appreciate you. Check it out in a few minutes. We're going to be clearing this live stream right now. We're heading over to After Hours. I'm going to assume, Joe, you're joining us, right?
Yep.
All right. Joe is going to be joining us. Bedell's going to be joining us. And we're going to be seeing some of the video that he took. And we're going to listen to me rant about bullshit later. All right. That's it. We're out of here. Unless you guys got something else, we are out. You guys
and in Patreon tonight, hopefully we'll find out if Joe fixed his phone or not. Because although I was not here last week, I did watch it. So I would also like to know.
There you go. The story time continues.
Story time. All right, guys. See y'all over there.
All right, we're out. We'll see you on Patreon later.
Peace out, guys. Stay savage.